The Doomsday Clock is a symbol. It shows how close we are to global catastrophe. Right now, the clock is at 89 seconds to midnight. This is the closest it's ever been to doomsday. The clock was created in 1947 by the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists. They wanted to warn the world about the dangers of nuclear weapons. The clock isn't about predicting the end of the world, it's about starting a conversation. We need to talk about the threats facing humanity. We need to find ways to address these threats. We need to work together to create a safer future. The clock has moved closer and further from midnight over the years. This reflects the changing global landscape. Sometimes the world feels safer, other times the threats seem overwhelming. Why is the Doomsday Clock so close to midnight? There are many reasons. Nuclear weapons are a major threat. Countries are expanding their arsenals. They are investing heavily in these destructive weapons. The war in Ukraine is another factor. The conflict could escalate. It could lead to a nuclear war. Climate change is also pushing the clock closer to midnight. We're not doing enough to address this crisis. The consequences will be severe. We will see more extreme weather events. Sea levels will rise. Millions of people will be displaced. Technology is advancing rapidly. This brings both opportunities and risks. Artificial intelligence and biotechnology have the potential to solve many problems. However, they could also be used for harmful purposes. Misinformation is another growing threat. It is spread through social media and other channels. It can undermine trust in institutions. It can make it difficult to address global challenges. The Doomsday Clock is a warning. It is also a call to action. We can turn back the clock. We have done it before. In 1991, the clock was set at 17 minutes to midnight. This was the furthest it had ever been from doomsday. What led to this positive change? The end of the Cold War, the signing of the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty. These events showed that progress is possible. We can reduce nuclear threats. We can work together to address global challenges. We all have a role to play in turning back the clock. We can start by talking about these issues. We can raise awareness among our friends and family. We can contact our elected officials. We can urge them to take action on climate change, nuclear weapons, and other threats. We can also make changes in our own lives. We can adopt sustainable habits. We can reduce our carbon footprint. We can support organizations working to address these challenges. Every little bit helps. The Doomsday Clock is a reminder. Our planet is precious. Time is running out. We must act now to protect our future. We must work together. We must create a safer and more sustainable world for all.